For this challenge, I'm not doing it alone. My best friend and editor is joining me, Danny. We're both going full gorilla mode in the gym. The idea? Gorillas are absolute unit, pound for pound. Some of the strongest animals on the planet. So today, we're pushing ourselves to train like one, testing our strength with workouts inspired by their raw power. Also, just a heads up, the clips might be a little short because, well, it's kinda hard to film when literally everyone in the gym knows you. But trust me, we still went all in. Before we get into it, here was my plan before going into the gym. We started with deadlifts, 2 warm-up sets, and then a final set to failure. Then, we moved on to leg extensions, hitting 2 sets for each leg and 2 sets using both legs. For shoulders, we went with front raises, 3 sets straight to failure because why not suffer a little bit. Then came assisted pull-ups, another 3 sets to failure. And finally bench press, or at least it should have been. Somehow when I say me, I completely forgot about it, which is kinda wild considering gorillas have massive chests. You know what, But hey, it is what it is. First up, deadlifts. You know, gorillas don't sit around. They pick up heavy stuff, toss it around, and don't even think twice. So I'm gonna pull this barbell off the ground like I'm grabbing a massive log from the forest floor. My grip's tight, my back is straight, or at least I tried. This weight feels like a whole tree, but I'm pulling it up anyway. No hesitation, like a gorilla that doesn't care about anything except getting stronger. Forgot to mention it, Danny and I haven't done deadlifts in a year, so we're practically dead afterwards. Leg extensions, aka the quad destroyer. Gorillas might not skip leg day, but I swear their quads be built different. We started off with 2 sets of single leg extensions to really isolate each leg, and yeah, that burned. Then we cranked it up with 2 heavy sets of normal extensions, and let me tell you, after just a few reps, I could really feel my legs questioning all my life choices. Meanwhile, my boy Danny is over here pushing through like a champ, but I can tell he's feeling it too. At this point, we're both starting to understand why gorilla move on all 4s, because walking after this is gonna be a problem. Alright, time for front raises. Because we're going to move like gorillas, we need that shoulder strength to match. Gorillas use their front delts for all the knuckle walking and tree swinging, so this one is a must. We started with the lighter weight to get form right. I didn't film it. Then pushed through with heavier sets to really feel the burn. By the second set, my shoulders were on fire, and I swear I could feel myself evolving. Not really. Anyways, meanwhile, Danny is out here making it look easy, but I know deep down he's hurting too. At this point, I'm questioning how gorillas stayed this strong without a gym membership, because I can barely lift my arm right now. Or in the past, because it's a voiceover. Now we're hitting assisted pull-ups, because if a gorilla can casually hoist itself up a tree with one arm, we gotta at least try to keep up. We set the weight to give just enough assistance to crank out clean reps. But let's be real, even with help, this was brutal. At least for me. Danny's a pro at this. My arms were already cooked from the front raises, and to make things worse, they kept cramping because of the deadlifts. I haven't been to the gym in a minute because of the weather being bad and the school being heavy, and now my body's reminding me of that the hard way. Meanwhile, Danny is grinding through his reps, but I can see it in his face. He's feeling the gorilla pain too, but he's not gorilla though. At this point, my back and biceps are screaming, and I'm starting to think maybe humans were never meant to move like this? But hey, we're too deep in now. Gotta finish strong. And that's when we realized we completely forgot about chest. Gorillas have massive chests, and somehow we didn't hit chest machines. I know I've mentioned this, but it's on us. But honestly, the aftermath was wild. The next day, my forearms were genuinely hurting from soreness. Not gripping anything felt like a whole workout. My back, destroyed. I legit felt like an anime character after a brutal training arc. And how can I forget about my legs? They were gone. Walking just 20 minutes during my lunch break felt like a death sentence. Every step was pain, and I hated every second of it. But in the end, this challenge reminded me that I need to hit the gym more often. This way, cause this was way too fun. And summer's coming up, so I gotta be looking fresh. But here's a quick message from Danny on how he felt after the workout.
Aftermath of the gorilla gang guy workout was crazy. Legs were sore, but the lower back was the sorest, and it was really weird because it was so tender, like sore to the touch. Nerves would start firing like crazy as soon as I touched my back. One time I grazed my back at school the next morning, trying to sit down, and it was the weirdest thing. But I guess that's what you gotta do to build a physique like a gorilla.
The next video will be something different. Be ready for it.